Hello and welcome back for the 338th episode of Shakesyear, which means we're getting dangerously close to this actually being a full year that I've been doing this. We are still plodding along in Henry IV Part 2. We are in Act 1, Scene 3, which some people call Act 1, Scene 2 because Act 1, Scene 1 in the folio is what other people call the prologue and all that stuff, and very soon I'll get to stop with that intro at the beginning of things. So here in Act 1, Scene 3, we start off with Falstaff and his page like being sort of snippy at each other and doing the wordplay, and Falstaff being everybody's like favorite fat lout, whatever. And then the Lord Chief Justice and his page enter the scene, and if you remember, the Lord Chief Justice wanted to try Falstaff for the robbery committed in Henry IV Part 1, but then didn't actually get to, like Falstaff went and fought a war instead or something along those lines. So Falstaff really doesn't want to have to talk to him, so he goes to his page, he's like, tell him that I'm dead, and the page goes, he's deaf! And yeah, that joke actually exists in Shakespeare. So there's, again, more back and forth and more banter and more, you know, you're worthless, no I'm not, and hey, let's have some wordplay and blah blah blah, and the prince should keep better company, and the company should keep a better prince, and all sorts of stuff going on until finally the Lord Chief Justice is like, you know, you're really weighing the prince down as being, you know, you're this ill angel on his shoulder. And Falstaff says, not so, my lord, your ill angel is light, but I hope he that looks upon me will take me without weighing. And yet, in some respects, I grant, I cannot go, I cannot tell. Virtue is of so little regard in these costermongers that true value is turned barehead. Pregnancy is made a tapster, and hath his quick wit wasted in giving reckonings. All the other gifts appurtenant to a man, as the malice of this age shapes them, are not worth a gooseberry. You that are old, consider not the capacities of us that are young. You measure the heat of our livers with the bitterness of your galls, and we that are in the voward of our youth, I must confess, are wags too. At which point the Lord Chief Justice is like, you, young? Ha! And that starts a whole other thing and stuff, and yeah. And then tomorrow we get to hear from Falstaff one more time from this scene before we move on to the next scene, and yeah, not really a whole lot is accomplished in this scene. It's just we get to see Falstaff being Falstaff again as a reminder that he's in this world and a person who hangs out with the prince and is still counting on the prince to bring him along when he becomes king. That'll be important later. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for more.